Hello and welcome everyone, this is Jesse, and today I'm going to put a spotlight on what I feel are the two best Super Smash Bros. Fan games out there. The ground rules for this video had to be that these games offered a robust package with a decent roster, polished gameplay, and something that you can download right now as a standalone application without relying on a web browser. That means no Super Smash Land, because even though it's a very well done and successful proof of concept, it only has a few stages and a handful of characters, and no icons, Combat Arena, since all we have are a couple of early gameplay videos. This led me to our two candidates, Super Smash Flash 2 and Super Smash Bros. Crusade, which I will be comparing after the break. Stick around. Now, you may be saying, isn't Super Smash Flash 2 a Flash game? And you'd be right, but its creators seem to know that Flash-based entertainment is on its way out and have created a downloadable executable which you can download and play to your heart's content. What's more, if you install the full package, you're granted full controller support for up to 4 players. While Super Smash Flash 2 originally started development when Brawl was the current Smash game, it has been updated to more closely resemble Smash 4 on Wii U and 3DS. Clearly, a lot of care has been put into making it feel like a fully featured entry in the series. Even the menus feel authentic. All your standard modes are here. The classic arcade mode, training, stadium, events, 4-player Smash with special modes, and check out the roster. Most of your favorites are here, as well as several newcomers like Goku, Luffy, Bomberman, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, Black Mage. The list goes on, and each character has polish. They feel like they belong in the game, they're not just thrown in for the sake of it. But perhaps the most important detail is, how does it play? Well, it feels like Smash Bros. The controls are tight and refined, and mainstay characters move and play exactly how you would expect them to. More recently nerfed characters such as Link have been restored to their former glory with more power in their moves, like they once again have a spring in their step. Extra mini-games that haven't been present for quite some time make a return to break up the fights, like Break the Targets, Multi-Man, and a new Crystal Smash event. It all leads up to Master Hand, and the 2D art style complements the gameplay, an experience that simply watching it in action won't do it the justice it deserves. And there's unlockables, even new levels, and the ones that are available from the get-go are made with love and care. I have to admit, I deliberately ignored this game for a long time, simply because it had Flash in its name. But Super Smash Flash 2 is one of the very best examples of not just fan games, but also Smash games done right. I strongly encourage you to check it out. And now we come to Smash Bros. Crusade. It's a bit of a newcomer, so I'll cut it some slack, but Crusade is virtually the polar opposite of Flash 2. The menus are a bit uninspired, and there's no story mode. As it stands, this game is built exclusively for single battles, but that's not exactly a bad thing. It also features online play, and the character roster is overwhelmingly gigantic. We're talking about the whole kitchen sink here. I mean Rayman, Crash Bandicoot, Ristar, Klonoa, Tingle? Variety is almost never a bad thing, but let's talk about the controls. For starters, there's no controller support. In a Smash game, controls are everything. I had to use Pinnacle Game Profiler just to get my Xbox controller working, and even then, the controls just feel a bit off. Characters are kind of weighted, and you have to hold a button if you want to run. Granted, there's options to customize this, but I certainly hope native controller support is implemented in a later release. There are tons of levels here, including fun stages that I wouldn't have thought of, like Q*bert and Bomberman stages. And I forgot to mention Geno! You can play as Geno from Super Mario RPG, enough said, best game ever! Haha, I'm kidding guys, but I'm pretty sure you'd like me to pick a winner here, which isn't so simple. Crusade is the new kid on the block. We have to give the developers time and see what refinements they make. But as it stands, if you want a masterfully created Smash game that just works for all of us, exactly as you would hope with a neat and tidy bow on top, Super Smash Flash 2 is currently the best recommendation. I still enjoy Crusade, but I certainly hope, if nothing else, the way the characters move get tweaked and controller support is pretty much a no-brainer. Are there any other fan games you would like me to cover? Did you enjoy this video and would like to see more as a series? I eagerly await your comments below. And thanks for watching.